right, guys, welcome back to part 2 of the sous vide video. Like I promised, I'm gonna do a steak sandwich. I already have my steak in my sous vide, and I'm gonna start caramelizing some onions right now. Want these onions nice and thin. A little bit of oil in a cast iron skillet. We're gonna let these onions sit in here for a little bit. We're gonna let them do their thing, okay? I don't add any sugar, I don't add any salt. I kind of just let them cook down in their own juices. Takes a little bit of time, but the result is always great. Now while that's happening, we can make the sauce for our sandwich. It's gonna be equal parts mayo to hot sauce. I'm making 2 sandwiches, so 1, 2. Now we're gonna make the butter for our bread. Just has a little bit of parsley, some garlic, and some butter. Just gonna mix our butter around a little bit. Now we're gonna butter our bread. Always check on your onions. All right, these onions are how I like them, a little charred. So we're gonna get them off the heat, and we're gonna put them on this plate right in front of us. We're gonna throw this cast iron skillet right back on, and that's how we're gonna toast our bread. Our steak's also ready, so I'm gonna grab it out of the water, and then I'm gonna dry it off. Dry this off real nice. While we're waiting for our bread to toast, we're gonna go ahead and hit it again with our dude steak seasoning. All right, so now once again on the skillet, we want it on the highest heat possible because our steak's already cooked. So we're just gonna sear it off a minute on each side once again. Here we go, guys. 1 minute each side. While that's searing off, I'm gonna toss some greens for our sandwich. It's gonna be some arugula, this awesome Tasman smoked sea salt, and they also have this compote pepper. They're marinated and salted peppercorns. They're awesome. Olive oil, smoked sea salt, brine peppercorns. Flip this bad boy over. Away from you always. That's what we want right there. Now we can start building our sandwiches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Arugula on the bottom. Steak looks great, guys. All right, now we're gonna let this thing sit for a little bit. Like I said in the last video, guys, I like to have my steak rest for at least 5 minutes. So I'm gonna come back in 5 minutes, we'll slice this, and then we'll eat some sandwiches. All right, guys, now that our steak's rested, let's build our sandwiches. See, the only difference between this one and yesterday's was I had this sous vide set to 125, and now that's a perfect rare. For steak sandwiches, you want the steak as thin as possible because you don't really want to bite into a sandwich and have it be hard to eat. That's like just really annoying. Woo. That's how I do steak sandwiches. All right, who wants to eat one of these? Jules, you in?
Very good.
I should be on TV, this is amazing.